Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will solve question number 10 of exercise 9C intermediate level mathematics grade 6. Question states the mean monthly wage of 7 experienced workers and 5 inexperienced workers is 1000. So it is 1000 actually the mean of both the 7 experienced workers as well as the 5 inexperienced workers. If the mean monthly wage of the inexperienced workers, this meaning thereby these 5 inexperienced workers is 846, we have to find the mean monthly wage of the 7 experienced workers, and this is very easy. Well, we all know that mean is the sum of data divided by number of data. So, we have the mean of the 7 experienced plus the 5 inexperienced workers. This is 1000. So, we can write it as the sum of wages of all the workers, which is sum of data, divided by the number of data, or we can say that the number of workers is how much is $1000. This is already given. So we already know that 7 plus 5 makes 12. So the number of workers is 12. Meaning thereby that this 12 would go on the right side and get multiplied. And therefore the sum of the wages of all workers, the 7 experienced plus the 5 inexperienced workers, is 12,000. We also know that the mean monthly wage of the inexperienced workers is 846. And how many inexperienced workers are there? 5. So similarly, we'll do the calculation. The sum of wages of the 5 inexperienced workers divided by the number of workers. Remember that we are just using this formula which states the sum of data. In this case, this is the sum of wages of 5 inexperienced workers, and the number of data, this time it would be how many workers? 5 workers. And what is the mean? The mean is 846. So we put in the value 5 goes on the right side, gets multiplied, and the answer is 4230. So now we have the sum of wages of all workers and we have sum of wages of 5 inexperienced workers. Can we calculate the sum of wages of the experienced workers? Yes, by just subtracting the sum of wages of the 5 experienced workers, which is 4230, from the sum of wages of all workers, that is 12,000. So let's do it. So, sum of wages of the 7 experienced workers is sum of wages of all the workers, which is 12,000, minus the sum of wages of the 5 inexperienced workers, which is 4230, and the answer comes out to be $770. So, $770 is the actual sum of wages of the 7 experienced workers. Coming back to the same very thing, same very formula, that is mean is the sum of data divided by number of data. This means that the mean monthly wage of the 7 experienced workers can be calculated by the sum of wages of the 7 experienced workers divided by the number of workers. Please, I'm very sorry, it is 7 experienced workers instead of the 5 inexperienced workers divided by the number of workers. So we know that the sum of wages of the 7 experienced workers is 770, and dividing it by 7 gives us 1110, and that is your answer.